a creature known mostly by its corpses. Its head, crowned with a tuft of rays, has earned it the name King of the Herrings, or more commonly, the oarfish. But because it had rarely been observed alive, little or nothing had been known about its biology. Until today.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. I'm a believer in God, a believer in a creator, and a believer in the great beyond and the mysteries thereof. And I love it when something crazy floats up from the bottom of the ocean that we didn't even know existed, and we're creating AI, and we fly in outer space, and we think we know everything. We don't know anything. We know nothing. We are such a minuscule little speck of dust in the universe, and there is such a great, great expanse out there beyond our knowledge. And so when something like this floats to the top of the ocean,
discovering the waters off the northern
massive
coast of Taiwan,
oarfish,
an enormous deep sea oarfish was spotted by divers. The creature's over 6 feet long. It was dotted with what appear to be giant bite marks. Now, the oarfish is known as a messenger from the sea god's palace. It's gained a reputation as a doomsday harbinger of sorts. Local legend claims the oarfish appears just before natural disasters like tsunamis or earthquakes.
Look at that crazy thing. Look at the size. There's an 8-foot-long oarfish. So it's like you're not supposed to see these things in waters that any human could swim in or dive in, but they rise up from the ocean because there are tremors before a tsunami, and it sort of shakes them out of where they were hiding, and they come up to the tops of the water. And so that's why people say that it is a hairbringer of earthquakes and ominous signs. Every natural disaster to hit since the sighting of the ominous earthquakes fish. World is hit by quakes, floods, storms, and wildfires after oarfish spotted. God is angry with us. God is angry. The eerie earthquake fish seen floating off the coast of Taiwan, July. Fears of impending natural disasters have sparked. Have they rung true after the spotting of the 8-foot-long silvery scales that seems to have holes in them? Maybe a shark attack. And its bulging eyes. This is what the fish look like. Look at this thing. Look at the size of the diver compared to the fish. Is that 8 foot long? It looks like 80 feet long. Look at the size of these divers. Look at these grown divers next to this gigantic fish as big as their boat. The thing is a monster. And is nothing compared to what's actually floating around in the deep. Okay, so what's happened since they spotted the earthquake fish? Well, there was massive Chinese flooding on August 5th. More than 1 million people were forced out of their homes when storms hit northeast China, according to state media. Yikes. Bad news. European wildfires. Portugal, August 8th. 1,400 people, after wildfires spread around Portugal, had to evacuate. And the blaze has been burning and destroying towns. Firefighters were injured. Hey. Leave it to the Europeans to fight fires in booty shorts. Hawaiian wildfire. Of course, we know this. The Maui fire that burned every home except for Oprah's. Yeah. Still got a lot of questions on this. Killed at least 97 people. They say that it could be much, much more, and they're holding out on us. Very strange occurrences here in Lahaina. They didn't sound the alarms. Look at this town, just burnt to a crisp. They didn't sound the alarms. They blocked people from leaving. They blocked water from being delivered to the firefighters. European wildfires, Greece and Canary Islands. Summer also saw multiple wildfires break out across Greece and the Canary Islands. Largest wildfires that ravaged the forests near northeastern Greek town of Alexandroupolis. Declared largest ever recorded by the European Union. Yikes. Look at that. Jeez. Hell on earth. Fish go back to the depths. Hurricane Ida, which currently measured a Category 4 hurricane, killed at least 2 people, destroyed thousands of homes, and left 300,000 people without power. Massive hurricane smashed into the United States. Moroccan earthquake, September 11th. 3,000 people were killed in a powerful Moroccan earthquake. Remember, this is called the earthquake fish. left to complete devastation, of course. Places are devastated anyway. Libyan floods, another devastating natural disaster since the earthquake fish, is the horrific flooding in Libya, also on September 11th. Floods killed thousands in the city of Derna and displaced more than 43,000. So, what do you think? This is the fish right here. The giant oarfish. Thing is a monster. Look at some of these. I mean, it's like, I don't know. Has it ever really been photographed? 56-foot oarfish. Look at this. And snorkeler finds rare giant oarfish. Look at the size of the thing. Incredible. This was in California. So, I don't know, man. I'm not, like, superstitious or anything. Obviously, I'm not, like, here to talk about some type of, you know, ridiculous superstitions or old wives' tales. But I guess it makes sense about the tremors and how they would uproot them from the bottoms of the ocean. They'd be able to feel that, and then they'd come up and they'd rise up. And that's sort of where the earthquake fish come from. And it does seem like there's been one hell of a lot of bad things happening since they've seen this fish. So the giant oarfish remains a mystery. They captured the footage of an oarfish swimming up to these cameras. Hard to catch, but mysterious and majestic. Look at that. Hey, he's hanging out. What's going on, buddy? Stop shooting a laser at his giant eye. Why are you shooting a laser at his eye? Maybe that's how they attract him. I'm not attracted to the earthquakes and natural disasters that are happening. Everyone, get on your knees and pray. No more earthquake fish. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. And keep Maui in your prayers. That's one that we've been watching really closely. See ya.